The Emmy is the recognition of a 10 years work within ITU, and I'm very happy to say that we have now agreed on a worldwide level on a new way to how to meter the loudness. In fact, we are away from level metering. We are forward to a new form of subjective assessment. And so what we are measuring in the future is a subjective loudness and no longer an absolute level. And that makes a huge difference, and this is the step forward that will bring back the quality of sound. It will end the war of loudness. It will make the end users happy because they will not experience the sound jumps in loudness when they switch between programs or between advertisement and normal program. It will also make the sound engineers happy because they can now do less compression and keep the quality of the sound in the sense that they can maintain a dynamic in the sound. And it makes, of course, the manufacturers happy because they have now possibility to replace old meters by the new ones. In fact, in the last study period, study group 6 has worked out more than 70 recommendations or revised them, and more than 60 reports. And it was just the one on the loudness that got the Emmy, but all the others are equally important. And some have, of course, to do with the spectrum management and how to use the broadcast spectrum in the future efficiently, and that's the big issue also, or one of the big issues at WRC 2012. You know that there is more and more pressure on using the spectrum as efficient as possible, but at the same time, of course, we have to make sure that compatibility is maintained between the various services using the same part of the spectrum. That interoperability is very, very important. Sorry, that compatibility is very, very important. Otherwise, we would experience interference. 3D TV, what I call true 3D TV, so three-dimensional television without the need for glasses to look at it, and Ultra HD TV are the big challenges for the future, the path forward in television. And I'm very proud to say that study group 6 is taking on this challenge and will develop, hopefully, recommendations in that area. But I'm pushing for it, I'm striving for it, so to make ITU be on the forefront of standardizing true three-dimensional television. That really means you switch your television set on and you see the content in three-dimensional television. You can move a little bit around and you can see what's behind the object. You can look at objects from different angles. This is unfortunately a service that needs more data rate than we have today, and so does Ultra HD TV. Ultra HD TV has, depends how you explain it, but it's certainly up to 16 times more resolution than we have today in HD TV. And those who have seen Ultra HD TV are all convinced that this is fantastic. It's really breathtaking if you view these pictures. And we hope that we can compress these extremely high data rates, both for three-dimensional television, multi-view television, holoscopic television, into 24 megabits of data, and so is the case, hopefully, for UHDTV. We hope that ITR will be instructed to do the studies necessary for the compatibility between the services, and that we would not repeat, but this is really my personal opinion, also the opinion as a study group 6 chairman, as a broadcaster, that we would not repeat making an allocation at a time where the studies had not been completed. This was the case in 2007. And as a cura posterior, JTG56, so a joint task group, was founded to do the studies afterwards. This is not common practice. Normally we should do the interference and compatibility studies first and then make the frequency allocation. I sincerely hope that this will be the case also at this WRC before new allocations are made to other services in general, but specifically with respect to broadcasting for the mobile service in the broadcasting bands.